Hey, what's up guys? It's Pedro here from NoobCoder.com, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about where we should be placing our script tags. Now before we get into that, in order for you guys to follow along with me, the source code is in the description below. So once you downloaded the source code, let's head over to Visual Studio Code. We're going to go to File, we're going to say Open Folder, and we're going to go to the folder that we just downloaded. So for me, it's tutorial 2. I'm going to say select folder. And then we are where we left off in the last tutorial. So now that we're on the same page, we can now begin to talk about where we can place our script tags. So there are essentially 2 places we can include our script tags, and that's anywhere within the head tag of our HTML page, or anywhere within the body tag of our HTML page. So, in the previous tutorial, we had our script tag located at the end of our body tag. So if I was to copy and place this into our head tag, so I'm just going to copy this, paste this in our head tag just to show that it will work. But in this particular example, it's going to give us an error. So I'm going to show you the error when we run this. So I'm going to hit Control B. This is going to bring up our Explorer. I'm going to right click on our index.html, reveal in Explorer. I'm going to double click this to run in the browser. And by the way, I'm using Chrome. And you see right now, our code is executing, but it's not changing. So if you remember from our previous tutorial, we changed this h1 tag to say something else after 3 seconds. If I hit F12, it's going to bring up the console. Now it's going to say cannot set property of inner HTML of null. And that's because of the way that web browsers work. So the web browser is going to read the HTML page from top to bottom. It's going to parse this document line by line. So it's going to read line 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. So when it reaches line 6, it's going to try to execute this script. But this script needs to get an element that doesn't exist yet. That's what this line means. I am saying, hey, I want to get an element by its ID. So you can see that we've given this h1 tag an attribute ID tutorial. But the browser hasn't reached line 15. It's busy executing line 6 where our script tag is. So in general, as a web developer, you usually want your script tags just before the ending close of the body tag. So I'm just going to cut this out, paste this here, and this generally allows the browser to finish loading all your CSS and HTML elements within the page in order to allow us to manipulate the web page later on with JavaScript.